EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started.
And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Dak going to start out going to the air. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Play action now. Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Prescott.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Following the interception, Love. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Love.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On third down, Love. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Love to throw for it on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave, 74 yards. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one. Oh, this is blocked. The Cowboys pick it up, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last two plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Prescott now. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A second down throw for Prescott. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now Prescott. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
2nd and a couple. In motion left, that's Reed. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Play action this time with Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go on?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is good. And they double their lead, pushing it up now to 12-6.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
73 yards.
And the Packers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
Now they send a running back in motion right. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead.
And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. On 1st and 10, Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Dillon is in. Touchdown, Packers. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Final play of the half, Prescott.
Looking downfield for Pollard. That is incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Flushed out right.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun. Love.
A short throw to Musgrave.
His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Love now. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Buying time to his left.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Yeah, he's got it. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
A.J. Dillon
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Sliding out of the pocket. outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
We got three.
Now Prescott on fourth down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here's Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. Off the play fake, Prescott.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Second and 10.
To the air again, Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Prescott to throw it.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Throwing. Prescott. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Prescott yet again. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. In motion comes the tight end left.
First down, going to the air with Love. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Love from the gun.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
And oh, it's blocked. Taking it right down Broadway.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
So after the blocked PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. This is 1st and 10.
Now Prescott.
He finds his man, Pollard.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now Prescott going to change the play. Here's Dak.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now Dak. Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw, Prescott.
And this is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Now 1st and goal. Now they'll audible to something else. Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
On second down, Dillon. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. He sets up the screen to Jones. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle.